Oh boy. Um, Welcome to the show. Knicks get cooked again. Oh. Oh boy, Knicks get cooked again at home by the Phoenix Suns. Hot on fire, shooting the three ball later in the game. No Brunson, no Hart. Big problem. OG and Towns started off the game really good. Shots was falling. But this game is what happens when the shot doesn't fall. What do? We fold and we take our basketball and we go home. Devin Booker always torches the Knicks. I'm gonna get into the crazy stat that they brought up tonight with Devin Booker. Dylan Brooks was quiet, but Goodwin was loud, and his defense pressuring Kolick and Deuce damn near 94 feet. Mo D got a start, but he ain't played much time. We're gonna talk about this and more on the Knicks post-game show. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest, and you know the vibe. Tell a friend that we're live. Man, let me tell you something, man. I had a hard time starting the show. Computer just wanted to crap out. So I'm like, damn, should I just cancel the show? But I'm like, nah, I got to show up for the people. Big time salute to my man, Mellow Mike in the building. Big time salute to the super producer, Maxine in the house. I wish I could come to you guys, in better spirits, but unfortunately they lost. I thought this was a game we win. I knew Brunson and Hart, there was a good chance they wouldn't play tonight, but realistically, when you got the number 4 offense in basketball, you shouldn't have a hard time getting more than 99 points, even if you don't got your guys on the floor. I'm gonna try to give you a couple of 82 night stats that really caught my eye with this game. It's to the point right now where I just see patterns and numbers. So I noticed that right off the rip, when I see certain things, I'm like, damn, it came back to bite us again. But a couple of announcements. We'll be back tomorrow for Knicks Nocturnal. That'll be a late show on a Sunday. The podcast returns on Monday. Be on the lookout for the scheduled shows. I will be scheduling lives. What else I want to talk about? We do got 2 new sponsors, Talkspace and Self. I will get into that a little bit later into the show. Of course, we're on the road to 10,000 subs. Next milestone is 2,000. We just crossed that 1820 mark. So continue to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit that like button so more cool Knicks fans can check out the videos. And if you are a subscriber, consider joining the channel. So I do got my first call. I'm gonna take this call. Hopefully the brother's still available. 3-minute rule tonight. I'm gonna let y'all cook, and then I'm gonna go after. All right. 646-995-8389. Hello, caller. Tell us your name and where you calling from, even though I know who you are.
Yo, what's good, Karan? It's JJ from Brooklyn. What's good, brother?
Oh man, another tough
Uh,
game, brother.
yeah,
Talk to me,
man.
man. What's going on?
Uh, I'm just, I don't even know. I'm just like, I'm almost like numb at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm almost not even like getting mad because I almost expect it now at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so this game, what frustrated me was I felt like I feel like they made the extra effort hustle plays more than we did tonight. And when you're in a rut like we are, those are the plays that we have to make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, I felt like Phoenix made multiple extra effort plays for a loose ball,
Yes.
things like that. And that's what kind of aggravated me about this game. You're gonna
Right.
miss shots, you're gonna miss shots. You know what I'm saying? But when they're struggling as much as we are, desperate for a win, no, Phoenix can't make those plays. We have to.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just saw Macau get out hustled. Cat, OG. That is just it's unacceptable to me. And yeah, you brought up a great point that I actually wanted to touch on was the pressure defense on Kolek,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
mentioned Deuce as well. And teams just do not respect Kolek. They don't respect his handles because, like you said, not just tonight though. Every game, the defenders they're pressuring him the second he gets the ball because they know he doesn't have great handles or great
Right.
quickness.
Right.
Yeah, so that's out there. Every team's going to continue to do that. He's overmatched out there right now.
Mm.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
overmatched. Totally overmatched. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh yeah, yeah, it's
So
rough.
I got a question. I got a question.
Uh mhm.
So, we do have a softer schedule coming up. We got Dallas, Brooklyn, then we got a
Right,
revenge
right,
game
right.
against Philadelphia, Sacramento. We owe them. They're still a sub
Right,
500
right.
team, but they're playing good ball. Toronto, we
Yeah.
we we beat them twice. So, do you realistically think we could bounce back on this home or East Coast stretch where a lot of these games are home games like Philly, and in certain of these
Uh
places? Do you think we could bounce back and possibly go on another big winning streak?
uh I mean, yeah, Dallas will beat Dallas, will beat Brooklyn. Am I confident right now that we would beat Philly the way they looked against us? Toronto, who's I believe like a half game or a game behind us right now.
Hmm.
And, so I was looking at the standings. We're 2 games. I know it's still early, but we're 2 games from being in the play-in, which is kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where we are.
First place is basically out of sight.
Yep.
So,
I definitely out of
it's
commission.
yeah, yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
So
So,
give me
yeah,
your
man.
final thought, JJ, to sum up the night. Give me your final thought.
Oh, not enough effort. Not enough extra effort plays. Not enough hustle. Very disappointing. Cat is in his head. Yeah, if you remember that 3 ball late, the air ball. He
Hmm.
hesitates. He hesitated big time. So that just shows me he's in his head. He's not confident.
Yeah.
Bridges not aggressive enough. OG aggressive. I like that, but very inefficient, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, things are just rough right now, man. Things are really, really rough. And I'm not
I hear
sure
you,
when it's
brother.
gonna get I'm not sure when it's gonna get like better. I think this team is not gonna live up to expectations. I just not.
Damn. All right,
I
JJ,
just
we
not.
gotta cut it there. Damn,
Appreciate you,
JJ.
man.
I
Appreciate
appreciate
it,
you,
my
JJ.
brother. All right,
All
man.
right,
Have a
man.
good one. All
All
right,
right,
man.
peace.
Peace, peace.
Um, Thanks to my man JJ for the call, 646-995-8389. Call up show rules are in effect. I want to get the calls in and out. Tonight was a disappointing game. I'm gonna take one more call. Let's see if this person answers. Hello,
Hello.
caller. State your name, where you calling from.
Yeah, I'm calling from Phoenix, but I'm New York soul.
Oh, okay. How's it
Yeah,
going, my brother?
it's going good, man.
Man, so were you in the building
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah, yeah. So I live in Phoenix. It's going all right out here, man. But I'm
Oh, you live
disappointed
out there.
again.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm born in New York, Knicks fan through and through.
Copy.
So, so, so we,
You there?
yeah, I
You,
mean,
I thought you were saying something.
yeah, I was talking like so I'm out here.
Hmm.
But my thing with the whole game thing, Cat is who he is, right? We already
Right.
know that. But the
Right.
problem is Mike Brown done cost us 4 out of these 10 games. Those young boys we were winning. Why you take Deuce out the game when Deuce is cooking,
Mm.
right? And then he cost us 4. You take Deuce out the game. Them young boys, Dr. He's playing defense. We're not the Golden State Warriors when you were an assistant coach, bro.
Right.
We can't run and splash. He's always touching the paint. we want to get some from Yabusele. His confidence is shook. Cat's confidence is cooked, right?
Wow.
And he never played no D, and his confidence is cooked right now. Yabusele, he thinks he got to shoot a three. If he makes a mistake, he's out of it. It's just like this. I got 32 employees. The coach is the leader, right? The coach is the leader of the team. You got to know which individuals you got to get on and which one you don't. That whole thing when he benched Cat, after that benching, it was over. Cat can't get through that. He's not confrontational. He can't do that. So if Mike Brown, then you call him out. And it's like you go with your boys to play a basketball game. Draymond jumps on him, and Mike Brown don't get a tech. He hugging, you know. I'm like, Draymond, your kid, son, what's going on here? So, and then, you know, Mike Brown, I just think it was the wrong hire. We had to get rid of Tibbs because Tibbs is old school.
Right.
You could take 5 years of Tibbs, and that's it, son. That's it.
No, we had to get rid of Tibbs.
He's going to do what he want to do. But Mike Brown, do you think Jalen Brunson is Maxey can run 100 miles an hour? Like, we don't – he should have taken the takes. You know how we beat Boston down for 3? Because they kept chucking up threes and not making them. And what we do, we don't got to shoot a 3. We got in the lane and play.
Right.
I mean, I think that McCullough, I thought he could have played a little bit. I don't think Mike Brown takes timeouts. The other day when we were up in Golden State, I went to the Phoenix game on the front row getting killed about my Knicks gear on.
Dang.
You got to call time out, Mike Brown. You wait till we got a 2-point lead, son. What you saving them for? We going into the half now.
Wow, man. Final question before I let you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We go on a nice little homestand against some sub 500 teams. Do you think we will get our mojo back, possibly go on a winning streak?
Yeah, I think we'll definitely get our mojo back, but, you know, and we'll win some games, you know, but you can't, because how Cat's personality is, he can't do that. You got to find another way to lead him. But we will be back, bro. We will get in the playoffs, and we will be there. You know?
Of course.
I think we'll get to the second round. We just got to form together as a team, brother. I enjoy the show, man. I just thought, I'm like, yo, call in. Yeah.
Really quickly. I want your name one more time.
Yeah.
And also, the goal is the finals, not second round, brother.
That's right. I know. Hey, I wasn't even born when we won. Okay. It kills me.
Exactly.
It's the finals. So you're looking at this. What's changed? Only the coach. We got the same team.
Right. And what's your name on the way out, brother?
My name is me, Brian. So you know, man. I won't tack in, good, applied everything else. Hook you out. I love the show. I just started.
I appreciate it.
I got you, bro. Stay good, man.
Big time salute.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, man, I want to give a big time salute to my man AP for the super chat, one of the first channel mods. Let me see what you're talking about. If this keeps up, I'm going to have to give away my jersey to my wife or to anyone on. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give my jersey to my wife of anyone this roster. I absolutely hate this basketball team. Damn, AP, we going there. Listen, let me say something, AP. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't gonna do the show tonight, brother. I really wasn't. You know, especially with my computer crapping out the way it has been crapping out. I just was really frustrated. But I want to say this. We have a nice little home stretch. We got some teams that are definitely beatable. I could see us redeeming ourselves. You guys know I don't like excuses. So I don't want to hear about Jalen Brunson. But I hear you, though, AP, because we had some high expectations for this team, and they consistently dropped the ball at the wrong time. You know, tonight is the first night we lost the season series. We hadn't lost the season series yet. We almost lost to Orlando, but we were able to tie it because we got to see them again in the NBA Cup tournament. We got an extra game, but had that extra game didn't happen, Orlando would have beaten us, but we tied with Orlando. We tied with Miami, and we tied with Minnesota, right? And so, but now this is the first time we lose a season series. I was banking on the fact that we don't lose a season series this year. Not that the regular season is all that in the bag of tricks, but I am going to say, you know, the way you're losing is bad. You know, it's yeah, we didn't get super blown out tonight. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how do I categorize this game. I might give them a close game status for this because it was pretty close. But yeah, I hear you, AP. I'm definitely rolling with you. Hello, caller. Oh, did he? Oh, my man JP. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, just double check. See what's up with my man JJPNYC. This is going to be a good one, y'all. 646-995-8389. If I do miss your call, I will call you back. Let's see if this brother wants to get on the line right now. Hello, JJP.
What's good, man?
Hey, man. Man. I mean, you using the Discord server, so man, the guys was really feeling kind of upset in the Discord. So where you want to go tonight, man? I know what we talked about in the Discord. I want to see if you want to go there.
I'm trying to do my best to
Okay.
not hang on to every win or loss, in particular the losses. I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best. So tonight I am not. The upside is there. The offense is there. We say it every day. You say it every time you get on the air.
Yeah.
The offense is there.
Yeah.
But gosh darn, man, a save on defense, man. Like there's no defense. If you can't get up off the floor and get a stop, if you're not hustling back up the floor. I mean, we've seen again Cat not hustling back up the floor tonight. I mean, it's just it's a layup line, it's a 3-point barrage. It's just a lack of effort on defense. Like even when you and I were going back and forth in the Discord about the layups and things like that, or
yeah,
who could
not us not
get
getting them
inside
layups, yeah.
and stop instead of shooting threes.
Right.
You tell me, do you remember Deuce in the last 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
Getting to the cup constantly?
No, not Deuce. No, it was Clarkson was on my. I didn't put Deuce on that list.
No.
Deuce loves the fadeaway shots.
I'm saying Deuce. Do you remember Deuce getting to the cup constantly?
No.
In the past, like at the very least last year, he wasn't going to the cup like that? Because
he shoots jumpers. He shoots jumpers.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I gotta go back to the videotape because I sure do remember him getting to the cup a whole lot more. Hell, we haven't even seen Deuce.
Oh, you saying? Okay, I get what you're saying. You saying he used to attack the basket more, and now he fell in love with the jump shot.
Yes.
Maybe that's possible. Well, remember, last year was his only year he had like a decent scoring sample. But before that, he was a super bench dude.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So what I'm trying to figure out is why isn't he slashing anymore? Why isn't he like we're not even seeing dunks from Deuce no more. And we know he gets up.
Yeah.
So where's the aggression? Where's the plays or the opportunities to set him up to even do that? He's a monster at the cup.
You're right.
We're not seeing that.
No.
So I don't know, man. It's like, you watch a lot more basketball than me. What did you see last year and what are you seeing this year? And what is the stark difference?
Well, last year's team to me didn't lose this much. They did a better job at stopping the bleeding. That I can say with confidence. Last year's team didn't lose 4 games in a row. And also they weren't this bad against above 500 teams, despite being 0-10 against Boston, Cleveland, and OKC. They actually did good against the rest of the top teams that were in the league. So I think that would be my biggest difference. But my last question, JJ, I want to know, we got this nice little homestand, kind of half homestand with us going to Philly. That's kind of like a home game too.
Oh, please.
How do you think? Okay, but how do you think we'll do during this stretch?
I wish you asked me about the playoffs, but okay, I'm gonna answer the question. So this homestand, how many games is it?
We got 7 out of the next 10.
So this is like a little northeast homestand?
Yeah.
Okay, 7. 3 and 4, 2 and 5.
Damn. All right, JJ. All right, we gotta go. All right, JJ. I'm gonna talk to you in the Discord. Damn, he said 2 and 5.
I called it.
Okay.
Sorry. Peace.
Damn. All right, peace, JJP. All right. Keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389-5. I will be back after these commercial messages.
Quick shout out to one of our partners, Self. A lot of people don't realize how much your credit impacts your real life options, where you can live, what you can drive, even the kind of opportunities you can access. Self is a platform designed to help you build and strengthen your credit in a smart, structured way. It's not about quick fixes. It's about turning consistency into leverage. Whether you're rebuilding, starting fresh, or just trying to put yourself in a stronger financial position, Self gives you tools to help create real financial structure over time. If improving your credit and setting up your financial foundation is one of your goals this year, check out Self through the link in the description. Self. Build your credit, build your options. Quick shout out to one of our partners, Self. A lot of people don't realize how much your credit impacts your real life options, where you can live, what you can drive, even the kind of opportunities you can access. Self is a platform designed to help you build and strengthen your credit in a smart, structured way. It's not about quick fixes. It's about turning consistency into leverage. Whether you're rebuilding, starting fresh, or just...
All right. Definitely go check out the link tree. And so you can go check out Self. That is one of our latest sponsors. Everything we do is in the link tree. And Self is financial tools for long-term positioning. All right. So keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389. Call up and voice your opinion. In between calls, I do want to talk a little bit about the game. I'm gonna go back into research mode. I noticed that this game honestly wasn't a defensive problem. Contrary to popular belief, the Knicks defense was pretty good this game. The Phoenix Suns shot 41% from three. They shot 36% from three, right? And also, they had only 28 paint points. Last time we saw the Phoenix Suns, they had over 50 paint points. And this is a team that does not attack the paint. So I thought we did a good job keeping them outside of the paint. In the first half of the game, the Phoenix Suns, they were shooting 34% from three. So the three-point defense, I thought was, no, I think it jumped up to 39. No, that's 34. Yeah, no, it jumped up to 34%. And then eventually it kept getting better. I thought the three-point defense fell apart in the second quarter. They went 5 of 5 from downtown. That was the lineup when they had Kolek and Clarkson out there. And I felt like, based on perimeter defense, that was the worst lineup you could put out there. And the second quarter was also the quarter when they began pressing hard. And Kolek, clearly, he does not respond well to pressure defense. And then, the Knicks, we missing layups. But making threes, falling into the trap. Salute to my man, Mellow Mike. Mellow Mike in the Discord server saying, oh, man, we shooting too many damn threes. And Mellow Mike, you were right. And I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt because by the first half, we were shooting 42% from downtown. So I figured that maybe they could shoot their way out of their funk. But once you start making some air balls and key moments and times like Towns and then Clarkson, honestly, the Clarkson missed three, I think really hurt us the most because that was a real opportunity for us to really cut into the lead at that point. But by him missing that three, it kind of took the edge out the game. But then Towns, in desperation, Towns missed a wide open three air ball. Yeah, you don't look like the best. And I understand Alan Hahn keep trying to make excuses for him, but yo, dog, ain't no excuses. I'm not going for excuses. You lace him up. But to be fair, because I had a finger injury over the summer when I was hooping, and it really messed my shot up. So I could see that, but if it's going to mess your shot up and you're going to be a detriment to the team, then you don't play. I'm just a park player. I'm not a professional player. So once you put the them shoes on and the jersey on, there is no excuse to me. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna give you 3 stats off the rip. And I talked about these yesterday during the Knicks and 10 show. Salute to everybody who was on that Knicks and 10 show. It was fire. I told y'all during that show, this Knicks team is definitely not as good as we thought they were. I explained that. This Knicks team is not. Now, it doesn't mean they can't win the championship. Doesn't mean they can't go to the finals. I'm just telling you that right now, a lot of you guys said we were going to win 58 games, 59 games, and you know, high 50s. Even some was said in the low 60s. The way it's looking right now, we'll be lucky to get in the 50-win club. The way it's looking right now, can they turn it around? Of course. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If they, in terms of them bouncing back, just to really, I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks win. See, the Philadelphia game worries me a little bit, but let's say I think the Knicks could easily win 8 games in the next 9. You got Dallas, Brooklyn, Philadelphia, okay. Sacramento, listen, if they can't beat Sacramento at home, I don't know what to tell you about these Knicks. Toronto at Toronto, we always play Toronto well. We match up really good with Toronto. I think we could get them. Portland Trail Blazers, they're going to be a little bit motivated, but we did beat Portland in Portland. They got to come to the Garden, and then we got the Lakers in the Garden. And this Laker team plays if you think the Knicks defense is bad, oh my God. The Sacramento Kings shot 65% from 3 against the Lakers. Yes, I said it. You think the Knicks defense is bad? Oh my God! Wait till you see the Lakers. Just wait till you see them. And then you got the Washington Wizards. We could easily win 8 of the next 9 games. I'm keeping it real, and that's not. I'm not. You guys know I'm the objective fan. I'm not no delusional dude, but I'm just saying, like, Brunson comes back, he's going to be on one. You know. Master Miyagi, you know, he is from the school of Black Mama, though he doesn't really, he's not as spicy as Kobe was, but yeah. Big time salute to my man AP. AP said finals, more like final destination. Oh, that's hard. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, AP, that's a hard ass super chat. That is a hard ass super chat. By the way, if you want me to, you got something cool to say, you want me to check it out, definitely. Do what AP's doing. You could hit the super chat. $5 super chat. You can send that also to Cash App. You could also hit the Linktree. Linktree is where I live at. Everything I do is on Linktree. Linktree / The Objective Fan. But big time salute to my man AP. I do appreciate all of the super chats. And definitely keep them coming. And keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389. Call up to voice your opinion. Yes, we do have the 3-minute rule in effect. And so when you call up, make sure you have your points ready and get it in. I mean, yeah, this game was it was one of those days. So yeah, so the 3 stats I want to give you off the rip, which is crazy about this game. The reason why this game I felt was like a little bit of like a pull on your emotions is because you honestly, I mean, maybe some of y'all don't fall for the hype no more. But you honestly could have thought that you had the chance to win this game, right? For the second time in a row, we won the first quarter, but lost the game. Prior to that last game against Golden State, we hadn't won a first quarter since December 31st. So tonight, we were able to win the first quarter, and then we were able to win the second quarter, have a lead going into halftime. Now, something cool about the halftime is that we don't we hadn't tied going into halftime all year. So I'm watching halftime. It's 55 to 57. No, I'm sorry, 56 to 54. And Booker, he draws the foul. He goes to the free throw line. So in my mind, I'm like, man, are we going to get our first tie? And he missed the free throw. So because of that, we had the lead going into halftime. Anytime we have the lead going into halftime, usually we're 20 and 4. After losing tonight, it becomes 20 and 5. Anytime we have the lead going into the second quarter, we are 12 and 4. That has now dropped to 12 and 5. So, yeah, just to give you some 82 nice stats. And then also, third quarter, you know, some of you guys be like, why you make it the quarters a big deal? Because the quarters, especially the third quarter, has told me how I should look at this Knicks team and how they're going to respond. So in the third quarter, when it was tied up 77-77, and then they gave that stupid foul to Booker, and they put him at the line for an and one at the buzzer, they took the lead. I knew the game was over. Anytime we go into the fourth quarter with a deficit, whether it's 1 point, whether it's 25 points, we are 3-16. 3-16. So when I seen that, I was like, damn. But on the flip side, when we have the lead going into the fourth, we are 21-1. Like, winning that third quarter is everything. Having that lead going into the fourth is everything. And then in this game, you know, we got a 1992 score, you know, 106-99. This is an early 2000 score. You know, like that's, you know, that means that your offense wasn't good. And honestly, the offense wasn't good on either side. I'm going to keep it real. It really wasn't. The Suns just got hot in that second quarter, right? And then from there, they just outshot us. And sometimes that's all you have to do to win. Okay? But those are some 82 nice stats that I looked at. And then one of the callers, I'm trying to remember who it was. It might have been the brother that was in Phoenix. And he told me that Mo D, you know, was that him or was that Jay? It might have been one of the JJ. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Someone said that Diawara, you know, what's the purpose of playing him such, you know, sporadic minutes? I don't understand it. Now, okay, when I saw him get the 7 minutes in the first quarter, I was like, okay, yeah, Mo D, yeah, he gonna get some time. Didn't come out in the second quarter. And this is the same quarter you got lit up from downtown. Can you explain that to me? Muhammad Diawara is a +4. He was effective when he was on the floor with the starting lineup. That's all he played with. He didn't play with the bench. He's a plus. See, this is why I give y'all, this is why I'm Statmaster Miyagi. It's called stats with context. His +4 is valuable because it's against the best competition. It's not against the backup guys. He wasn't playing against backup guys. He's a +4. Forget the 1-for-4 shooting. That's fine. The brother doesn't hesitate to shoot, right? And he's gonna, and so that means that, okay, even though they left him open for a couple of his shots, but the brother, he's shooting 39% from 3 on the season, dog. So I'm cool with him taking shots at 6'11" or 6'10" or however the hell tall he is. The only matchup I didn't like for him defensively was Booker. That was it. Besides Booker, he's very useful. He's very crafty. He also had 4 rebounds, right? On the defensive end, 3 on the defensive end, right? And because we become a middle of the pack defensive rebounding team all of a sudden. So he was impacting defense by getting on the glass. He also had 2 assists. He also was playing a little like Josh Hart. Of course, he can't replace Josh Hart. But when he was bringing up the ball, he was a factor. And then I don't understand why he closes the game with Jordan Clarkson. Forget the fact that he's a -13. Forget the fact that Jordan Clarkson is a -13. Let's just take that off the table. The fact of the matter is he's supposed to be a bucket getter. He's shooting 2 of 8 from there. He's a bucket getter. And then in the second quarter, he was responsible. He was responsible partially for them guys going on hitting them threes. He's a defensive liability. I said it in the Discord. Ask them. By the way, if you want to get inside that Discord server, all you got to do is join the channel. It's a members-only Discord server. We gets it in. Go check it out. It's not the only thing you get when you join the channel. But I said it. I said, yo, he should take Clarkson out of the game. All they gonna do is force Booker, that matchup with Booker. That's it. That's all they gonna do. And that's what they did. You might as well, at this point, he's 2 for 8. Diawara is 1 for 4. You might as well put Diawara in the game. What's the difference at that point? Diawara was impacting the lead. He was a +4, crashing the glass. What was Clarkson doing? He did get 3 rebounds. Okay. You going to rely on him for more rebounds? Or you going to put the guy who's 6'11" in, who got the 4 rebounds, who's a better defender on anybody else besides Devin Booker? This other kid, what's his name? Iguodaro, what's his name? Iguodaro was killing us, dog. On defense. He was killing us on defense. And the stats won't show you it. That's why you got to watch the game. You cannot be a box score warrior. You will never get the full context of the game. I watch the games. No, I don't. No. Hold on. I don't watch the games. I study the games. I got the official basketball intelligence system. I don't watch the games. I study the games. While you see basketball, I see numbers. That's what I see. And based on what I'm seeing, it's not looking good. So the defense wasn't even the problem. The defense was actually good. We did a good job against this team. The Phoenix Suns normally average 15 points? I'll pull it up. We held this team below their average, at least by 10 points, if not 8 or 9. I'll pull it up. I thought the defense was fantastic. This is another reason why I feel optimistic, because if they can continue playing defense like this, they'll be okay, because they are a really good offensive team. The Knicks are, believe it or not, it may not sound good, it may sound unbelievable, but the Knicks are a good defensive team. So, yeah, but the Suns, they average 114 points, okay? So they average 114 points. They put up 106. We held them 8 points below their average. I take that. On most nights, we win that. But tonight just wasn't our night. I'll be back after these messages.
Real question. Do you actually know basketball, or do you just watch it? Because most fans watch games and talk, but they're not breaking anything down. No tracking, no documentation, no real analysis, just reactions and baseless opinions. 82 Nights changes that, though. Over 200 pages to analyze what you're watching, track rotations, break down patterns, highlight players, take actual notes. That's how you go from someone who watches to someone who knows. That's how your basketball IQ levels up. Link in chat, hardcover or soft. Stop guessing, start documenting today.
Definitely hit the link tree. Check it out. 82 Nights, the official basketball intelligence system. And listen, you want to expand your game and your basketball mind beyond the horizon? Go cop yours now. Link in the link tree. Linktree/The Objective Fan. Everything I got going on, I put it there. Every single thing, from the Substacks to the cash apps, everything is there. One central place to share everything. I'm tired of giving out different links for different things. So yes, big time salute. Also, I peeked in the chat. Okay, I see Maxine. She wants me to read the chat. I see AP said Maxine had a beautiful voice. We appreciate that, AP. That's why you the super mod. I do appreciate you. He said, we got to get you in the locker room. Listen, AP, I'm going to tell you, man, I know that these guys, there's no way I know more basketball than these guys. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that I know. I'm not that cocky. I'm not that egotistical. These guys are professionals. Someone should be telling them these things. I know I got over 100 stats. They probably got 1,000 facts. And in those 1,000 stats, they should see, yo, we should keep Mo D in the game. He's +4 against starters, not the bench. Okay, let's keep him in there, out there. Let's see what happens. He's shooting 39% from 3 on the season. Clarkson wasn't shooting no better. Okay, hold on. Hold on. What about Landry Shamet? I would have rather went with Landry Shamet. Why Shamet only got 14 minutes? Better defender than Clarkson. Didn't have the greatest shooting night tonight, but we know Shamet could light it up. Why Shamet didn't get those minutes down the stretch? What did Clarkson do down the stretch realistically to impact winning? He wasn't shooting. Now, if Clarkson was getting buckets, let me tell you something. Yeah. Keep him on the floor. He could have won you the game. But because he wasn't getting buckets, this wasn't the time to be default. Oh, by the way, forget the plus minus. Because I don't care about the plus minus. But Yabusele, this was the best I've seen Yabusele tonight. And he didn't even shoot a shot. This was the best I've seen from Yabusele on the glass, in the flow of the offense. He had 2 assists, no turnovers. 4 rebounds. 2 of those assists came on them offensive rebounds he got, and he kicked it out. If Yabu can rebound better, I would keep Yabu. Forget the shooting. I ain't worried about the shooting because Yabu can shoot the ball. Trust me, I seen Yabu. Listen, I paid for Eurobasket over the summer. Yabusele can shoot the ball. Trust me. His jump shot is wet. If you don't believe me, go pay $20. Go watch the Eurobasket. He can knock down the 3 ball. He had one game where he had 30 on all threes. I'm not worried about his shooting. What I'm worried about with Yabu is you got to defend or at least rebound. If you could do one of those 2 things, then you can always be a liability on the floor because the way this system is set up for spray threes. So once we get the offensive rebound, like whether it's Mitch, who also was solid tonight. I like the way Mitch played tonight. I just don't like the free throws. We'll get to that in a second. But Yabu, if he could rebound, at least, and put the effort in the defense that he did tonight, I thought he was solid. Screw the. I'm not even thinking about the +8. I don't even care about Yabusele +8. I don't care about that. I care about the 4 rebounds, the 2 assists, right? And getting that offensive rebound, getting that assist. That's what I care about. And I wish Yabu would have shown more of this earlier. Now it might be too little too late. But if he continues playing like this until he gets traded, boy, somebody gonna come out because all it takes is for trying to think who could take him. A Miami. Not that we'll do a deal with Miami. I know it's political there, but I'm just saying, like, there may be a team where he'll fit in nicely. And, and hopefully he doesn't come back to get us like Precious Achiuwa. You know what? Hold on. I will get to Mitch in a second. For all the Mitch chats, no worries. I'm not going to leave your man Mitch out there. I thought Mitch was solid tonight. But I just want to see something. I just want to show y'all something. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm worried. I think we're going to lose the Sacramento game. Yeah, I think I'll add that to the list. I add that. I think we'll go 7-3. I think we'll go 7. Yeah, I can't see us going 8-2 during this stretch because I just feel like Precious Achiuwa is going to cook us again. I do. I think Precious is going to cook us again. I believe it. I believe it with my heart, mind, body, and soul that Precious is going to give us the business when we see him again on the 27th in the Garden. In fact, I think Precious might have 25 in the guard. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen, y'all. Yeah, I think that's what I believe. I don't want to look at the fantasy. I'm getting smoked in fantasy this week. BS 10258. You're lucky, but yeah, yeah, we're gonna get cooked. Yo, we're lucky and blessed that Keegan Murray is out, but guess who is not out? Sabonis. Sabonis is back, and he's ready for action. So, yeah, I think we'll lose the Kings game. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win. Maybe unless Brunson goes Super Saiyan mode, then maybe. Yo, Mellow Mike funny. He said Yabu came in overweight 40 plus games, and we giving him credit. He needs to go to month fasting. No, listen. I'm talking about tonight. I ain't talking about the 40 games, Mellow Mike. I said I think that Yabu had a good game tonight. This is the best game I've seen from him. And he didn't even have to shoot a shot. This is the best defense I've seen him play. This is the best rebounding I've seen him play. And on offense, he wasn't a liability. He had no turnovers. Yeah. But to bring it to Mitchell Robinson, for all the Mitchettes out there, salute to the Mitchettes. Hopefully y'all don't take offense to that. I just mean like y'all on Mitchell Robinson's side when I say Mitchettes. If y'all don't like that, I'll stop saying it. Contrary to popular belief, I like everybody on our team. There's not a player that I dislike. Mitchell Robinson, yes, I am critical of him because I felt like he should never been starting. And I've been saying that since before the season started. I don't think that Mitchell Robinson should have started. Could he play off the bench? He's fantastic off the bench. But as a starter, I just don't see it. And I still don't see it. But 10 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds, it seems like he does that in his sleep, no matter how many minutes he plays. He's a very valuable piece. That's why I don't want to trade him. You know, not unless you can show me somebody who can probably not rebound like him. I don't think you're going to see somebody rebound like that. That's impossible to find. But if you can give me somebody that's going to impact the game, how he impacts the game, and then I'll consider it. And when I say impact the game, like, all right, if he's the best offensive rebounder in basketball, then you got to be like one of the best hustlers, one of the best defenders. Like you got to be like really good at something because what he brings to the table, whether you like him or not, you got to respect it. You know, you got to respect him giving you 10 rebounds. Even though he was a -5, I don't really care about plus minus. In this context, I use stats with context. Like plus minus matters when you see a situation where a guy is getting cut from the rotation with the starters and he's a +4. That doesn't make any sense to me. He's the only positive well, no, Deuce was too. Deuce also had good minutes. But besides Deuce, all the rest of these guys are negative. So that means he was having a good impact out there. You got to leave that guy out there. See, that's how I use plus minus. You know, it's a certain context. It's not just, oh yeah, you're a +20, you're great. No, you could have just been on a team that's just blowing cats out. You know, been with a lineup that's smacking somebody. It is what it is. So yeah, I call it stats with context. But on their side, I told y'all, if y'all don't watch the NBA like that, I told you this kid, Colin Gillespie, I like him, man. He is a pure point guard. But he could also get buckets too. And he doesn't turn over the ball like that. 6 assists, 1 turnover. He's who we hope Kolek can aspire to be. I'm going to keep it real. This kid is solid, bro. He's just, to quote Doris Bo, he's a bit undersized, but he's a point guard, man. And he gives effort on defense. I'm not saying that he can defend nobody. Don't get it twisted, but he does give effort on defense. And he's in them rotations, man. The Phoenix Suns is a top 10 defense. By the way, I give you another 82 night stat. This will be my last 82 night stat that I give away. Our record against top 10 defenses this season, we are now 6-7 against top 10 defense. So you're teetering on 500. It's not that we can't beat the top 10 defenses because we have. I mean, we've cooked some top 10 defensive teams. But when you really think about it, Phoenix Suns is a damn good team. Not making no excuses, but I'm not surprised they swept us. Like, it wouldn't be the greatest surprise to me if you said, oh, yeah, the Phoenix Suns are going to sweep you this year. Based off what I've seen, I could see that happening. They play good. This is all they do. I listened to their broadcast, right? Dude said the Suns, what they do, they get steals and shoot threes. That's Phoenix basketball. That's all they do. They don't give a damn about layups. That's why the paint defense wasn't bad, because they wasn't taking much paint shots. Yes, they had a couple of layups they got, but they was not going inside. And also, like, contrary to popular belief, a lot of you guys think the Knicks are bad at protecting the rim. That's not true. The Knicks are amongst the best teams at protecting the rim. Believe it or not. Now, you can go with your eye test. I'm telling you what the numbers say. You can look at the rim. You can look at points in the paint. You could go by feet. Whatever you want to do. But the further away teams get from the basket, the worse the Knicks are. So, yes, we would prefer teams going to the basket because we're doing a good job at that. I showed you that on the Knicks in 10 show. We're a top 10 2-point defense team. We're top 5 in opponents' paint points. Teams do not score in the paint against us. They don't. This is based on numbers. Now, recently, we slid a little bit, but we're still in the top 10. You could believe it or not. Maybe if you watch the league, maybe the league is just bad defense. Okay, this league just gives up a lot of paint points. That's cool. But the Knicks are one of the best at it. Where we get cooked at is when you get further from the basket. We get cooked more in mid-range, and then we get cooked more. We're one of the worst three-point shooting defenses in basketball. The worst. The worst. And that's not my opinion. That's based on numbers. And you could see it too. But yeah, people think that we're a bad paint defense. No. And I think Mitchell Robinson has a lot to do with that. Because last year when we struggled in that department, Mitchell Robinson wasn't there most of the year. But now that Mitchell Robinson is there, even if he's just playing 20 minutes, 19 minutes, that is impacting the game. Contrary to popular belief, Mitchell Robinson is having an impact on this team defensively and on the boards. And defensive rebounding is a part of defense. So when we say Towns is I don't think Towns is a bad defender. I think here's the problem with Towns. Fouls, and more fouls. He averages about 4 fouls a game. So that means if you average 4 fouls a game, that means you just stay in foul trouble. That means you're in a perpetual cycle of where you can't be aggressive on defense. It's not that he can't do it. I'm telling you, Towns is a better defender than what you think. And the numbers will show you that. Matter of fact, I'm not sure if y'all saw it, but I pay attention. MSG, they put up a stat about Towns. I thought it was a very interesting stat. And a lot of you guys would be like, whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, I know what my eyes see. Listen, your eyes can be deceiving you, okay? Especially when you bias and you don't like somebody. See, that's why I like numbers. There's no bias in numbers. But you can be biased because you don't like someone. Oh, I don't like that guy. So automatically you're going to have a negative lens. That's why I became the objective fan, so I can be objective and not just be a fanboy. And I could say that Detroit Pistons are the best team in the East. Doesn't mean I don't like the Knicks. Doesn't mean I don't love the Knicks. It's just pure fact. If you want to debate that, then okay. Now, playoffs is different. In the regular season right now, Detroit Pistons is the best team in the East. There's no debate. But playoffs aren't here yet. We don't know what the hell's going on. You got to make it there still. And I'm telling you right now, the way this is looking, we need them Brunson ankles to hold up. Please, them ankles hold up. I ain't trying to be full of excuses, but check this out. The big bodega. I wish I could put this on the screen. This is where he ranks among 7-footers. He's first in offensive rating, 119.9. He's 12th in defensive rating, 114.7. How many of you guys knew that? Now, yes, you can say, or hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Now, your rebuttal could be that, oh, well, Mitch and Towns, you know, they played together 12 times. They started together 12 times. We played 40 games. So they spent way more time apart than together. But Mitch, they did start. But we were 5-7 in those games. We were getting cooked. I'm keeping it real, right? So Towns, his defensive rating being 12th among 7-footers, and some nights you don't got Mitch. Most nights he's coming off the bench. That's hella impressive. And his rebounding percentage is 17.6. That's third. And his assist percentage is 13. That's fourth. That's not my opinion. That's not what I see. That's based on the numbers. Stats with context. Let me see. My man AP says, thank you again for the super chat. He says, Karan, I think we're going to have an epic NY Mets type collapse here. Damn. Okay, nah, AP, you got to stop. You got to relax, AP. You got to relax, man. You one of my first mods. You can't do that right now. I get it. It feels, AP, I'm so with you. In my mind, I am preparing myself for the worst. Because, AP, it could be a mess type of season, bro. It really could, or even in the postseason. We get to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and down goes us. God forbid it be the 7th game of the second round. Oh, my God, AP. You had to go there tonight. But, you know, hey, it's a possibility. It's hard for me to, you know, the Knicks don't give you no ammunition, man. You know, I saved us the other night because, that man from Detroit was calling up the last game we had. I said, nah, we're not doing that tonight. That was the Warriors game. I said, yeah, we ain't doing that tonight. Yeah, nah. We're not doing that tonight, dog. If we played the Pistons, he could call up. We get cooked by the Pistons, he could call up. I'm not going to, but when we're losing and playing against other teams, nah, not tonight. We'll get to you later. You know, and then he also gave me permission to call him. So that's what I will do. But, you know, right now it's hard what am I going to say to him? Right now, the Pistons are the best team in the East. And it's not a debate. You be foolish to debate it. Now, if you want to say you think you could beat them in the playoffs, okay, that's a different conversation. But in the regular season, they are the regular season champions. Not to be confused with us, who are the NBA Cup champions. But they are the regular season champions right now. Will that translate to the playoffs? I don't think so, but we'll see. Damn, AP. Damn, he said the Mets. And notice how because I tried not to go to where he's going, because he's talking about like not making the playoffs, being a lottery. That's really what he's going. I didn't want to go that far. I say I kept it in the playoff. But boy, let me tell you something. If that were to happen, I think Mike Brown gets fired. If we become a lottery team, I think Mike Brown will be up out of here. Yeah, I wish I could do a poll on that. If we become a lottery team, it's crazy, yo. That's crazy. You might see every Nova boy up out of here. Yeah. Like Vaccine says, become a channel member of the Objective Knicks fan for exclusive content. Not fit for YouTube. That's a fact. Unfiltered Thought series. We got the Knicks Tape Matters Discord server. You know, I got well over 50 plus videos, damn near 60 plus videos that are members only content. I do the member only live chat shows like the Knicks and 10 show. You know, it's a lot you get when you become a member. Then if you want to go hardcore Knicks fan plus, you know, you get access to the 100 Knicks stats. You get access to a bunch of things. So yeah, definitely go check that out. YouTube, join. But I guess this will be the final call for call 646-995-8389. I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh yeah, I did promise you one more stat. I'm gonna give you one more 82 night stat. So you see that 99 on the scoreboard right there? The Knicks scored 99 points. Okay. Do you know how bad that is for this team? We average 119 points. That means that we're minus 20. We're minus 20. Now, okay, we didn't have Brunson, we didn't have Hart. That makes me feel better. I'm going to go to sleep knowing that if Brunson and Hart was there, we would have won. I don't know that. I don't know. Does Phoenix adjust to that? You know, does Brunson, you know, lay an egg in the garden and that takes away from Deuce? Hey, there's a lot. I mean, that's why I don't care about what should have been or what could have been. I deal with reality and what's in front of me. I can't worry about what would have happened if this person was there versus not being there. But listen, man, this is our third time. Number 3, third time all year, failing to reach 100 points. And we lost all 3 times. The magic number for us is 110 points. I do got a call. 100. Hello, caller. State your name and where you're calling from.
What up? Big Mike from Orlando.
How's it going, Mike from Orlando? Turn down your background, though.
It's down. Got you.
What's going on, Orlando? Are you a Knicks fan or are you a Magic fan? Where we going?
Knicks all day.
Okay, I just got to make sure.
Magic. No, I respect them, but
it's cool.
I'm a Knicks fan.
No doubt. Knicks all day. I'm riding with you, man. Talk to me, man. What's going on? What was your thoughts on this game?
Have you watched these games? It's not for nothing. Like people in the chat going crazy. I'm that guy in the chat. That guy 22. I'm telling you.
Salute.
Like people talking about fingers on the panic button. I know it makes no sense now, but going back 3 years, my finger been on the panic button since we traded for Cat. Because I knew something like this was gonna be in the works. Honestly, just his playoff performances, and now he's 30 now. If you look, this is his worst number since he's been a rookie. Less shots, less percentage. The fire he looked gone. Congratulations on his nuptials and everything, but I think this kid is checked out right now, especially with all the talk, and I don't think he can just handle all the hate that he's getting from New Yorkers right now. Honestly. And it's hurting us. It's starting to show on the team. And then with the people trying to adjust to Mike Brown's new system, the bench getting inconsistent minutes, but they give kind of consistent play when they get consistent minutes. So with the inconsistent minutes, now they're getting inconsistent play, especially Clarkson and Kolick. Like those were the 2 when they were playing good. When they were getting consistent minutes, it's because they were making shots. They were getting consistent play. So we were getting good minutes off the bench. But now things have changed. And now I think it's this season is not hurting me at all. Honestly, I've been a Knicks fan since '85. So I've been through a lot of pain. You've seen your fair share. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, oh, this is just this happening again. It's happening again. Like it seems like day by day, game by game, something new is happening. Bridges now, like the Bridges. There's so much to say about this team. Bridges being traded for all them picks wouldn't be a problem if he was playing a little better. But we wouldn't need him to play better if we didn't have to make that damn trade to Cat. Like that was like the highest of the highs. Nobody cared about the 5 trades when we traded for Bridges until they mentioned it until we got Cat. Then it was like, whoa, we gave a lot for this guy, and now Cat ruined the chemistry of the team. I'm not saying we wouldn't have been better with or without Cat, but with Vincenzo and Randall still there, we knew the only thing that New Yorkers had to complain about, think about it, was Tibbs playing our starters too many minutes and Randall not knowing to do in double teams. He goes to his crazy whirling devilish turnover thing, but we were good. Our defense was consistent. There was never a stretch like this, like we've had in these last 10 games.
Yes.
I can't remember. I mean, maybe the pandemic, like when we played this bad. I can't. The year we started 10-13, I think it was. That's the
Yeah.
only
That
time I
year,
think
definitely that year.
and we still
Definitely
got
that year.
better, and we
Yeah.
got way better.
We did.
Like
So,
now,
my final question though on the way out.
Oh, yeah,
I want to know this. I want to know this from you.
yes, sir.
We got some soft touches coming up, but Sacramento, I think they might beat us. But besides Sacramento and Philadelphia,
If
you got a
lose-
bunch of teams you should beat. How
if
do you think we should do?
lose any of these games, it's gonna trigger there's some chaos in New York. I'm telling you, like we cannot lose to like the Philly game. I that's gonna hurt us more than losing to like Sacramento again.
Yeah.
Sacramento's just gonna be the stamp, like the boom. Oh my God, forget it. We already lost to Philly. We figure we will lose to Sacramento again. We get out hustled by all these young dudes, and we have young dudes that are getting out hustled. It's like, yo, what's up? Like Bridges,
Man.
OG and Bridges, like, come on, yo. I thought Wingstop was gonna make stops. Like,
Man.
it's
I'm
hard,
with
it's
you.
Hard. It's hard. I hate hating.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
No, it's not hate. No, this is not hating. This is real
I
talk.
know,
This is what
I
we
know.
get on the. No. Our complaints is we have the right to complain when we lose like this, especially when we losing like this. But we also
Mhm.
got the right to cheer when we win. So
Yes, we do.
is fair game, man. But yeah, I appreciate you, brother. That guy 22, I got you locked in, and
Yes, sir.
the next time you call, I look forward to it, brother.
Looking forward to it as well. I appreciate
All right.
it. Keep doing your thing.
Peace.
All right.
All right. That was a good call, man. We got Knicks fans everywhere. Sorry if I got to ask if you're a Knicks fan, because look, we also got trolls too, and we got people from opposing teams that don't like us, right? So I gotta screen. Not that I wouldn't have let him talk, but yeah, I definitely just wanted to see where he was going with that. But I'll be back after these messages. All right. So before I get back to the content, I do want to let you guys know I created a new Linktree page, linktree.com/theobjectivefan. All you gotta do is go there, check it out. I got all types of stuff on there. You can send me a super chat. You can buy 82 Nights Journal, everything that I'm pushing, my Substack link, my YouTube link, my TikTok. If you want to connect with me more, want to get my email address, everything I'm pushing is directly on linktree.com/theobjectivefan. Definitely go check it out. Scan the barcode, link in the description, links everywhere, and you will be able to access more of me. Now I'll let you get back to the content. But before I do, don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, like the video, so more people can check out the video. But also, if you are a subscriber, consider joining the channel. So definitely check out the Linktree, linktree.com. Well, Linktree/theobjectivefan. Links are in the chats. Links is everywhere. Links in the description. Go check me out. That's where everything lives, from the sponsors to the promo. I mean, everything is there. Big time salute to everybody that's still rocking me at this time. Honestly, we had some great calls tonight, man. And damn, AP had to put the lottery in my head, bro. Why did AP do that? Like, you really think that? You think there's a chance we don't make it to the playoffs? This is a team that hadn't made the playoffs once in 5 years. We've never been in a play-in game, ever. Damn, you. Okay, because one thing I forgot to cover in the Knicks and 10 show, because there was so much going on, and I didn't have as much time to, put everything like how I wanted it. But I was going to cover that and say that, the NBA curse is real. The cup curse, that joint is real, man. I just hope it don't be as bad for us as it was for Milwaukee and LA. Because Milwaukee, they completely dropped off the face, and then the Lakers wound up getting bumped in the first round. And so my thing is, the NBA needs to do something about this. Like, if you win the cup, you should get a week off. It should be something, that championship provides, because if not, then what's the purpose of going? Like, realistically, what is the purpose of going? 646-995-8389. Call up. I know we lost, but I do got some optimistic news. I do believe that we're going to redeem ourselves, right? I'm worried about Sacramento, and I think that we could possibly lose the Philly game. I don't want to lose the Philly game, but there's a chance we could lose. Uh-oh. Hello, caller. Let us know what's your name and where you calling from.
Smello Mike from Jersey. Hello,
Oh,
Karan.
man. A Mellow Mike. Knicks Tape Madness Discord. Uh-oh. You going to get on me about the three-point shooting. Talk to me, brother.
Very disappointed with the outcome of this game, but I've been disappointed for a while already. So I'm just gonna start off by saying stats and numbers. The score is irrelevant to me. What matters to me is what's going on in that locker room, starting with our coaching staff, all of them. Mike Brown, Chris Gent, was there Brendan O'Connor?
Yeah.
A lot of holes in this defense. What are we doing on offense? Mike Brown, his decision making with these timeouts. The issue that happened the other night at Golden State, not approving a lot of things that's going on with Coach Mike Brown lately, and I believe that has a lot of effect. They're not standing up for their guy, for Cat. And listen, you like him, you don't like him, and I've been in that position many times. I still stick with my guy. What happens
Facts.
after the clock goes to zero, then we go our separate ways. But for the team, you got to stick with your man, no matter what. With thick and thin, he's wearing the same jersey you wearing. You got to represent. And like I said before, when the clock strikes zero, then you go your separate ways. You do what you got to do. But Mike Brown has been, which I couldn't understand, dapping it up with Draymond Green. There's a history from last year that I mentioned with conversations with others about this guy had a passing, I believe, in the family member,
Yeah.
which you know about, right? And
Mm-hmm.
there was disrespect from that, which I totally lost disrespect for Draymond Green. And then they were turning their back on Cat then.
Facts.
And then he was going through a grieving period, and then we come around with this situation that happened with Golden State, the fouling, the trash talking, how the referees are letting this stuff get out of control, and who from the Knicks are really stepping behind Cat. I think a couple people chirped, but nobody really did much for him.
No.
But you know what's the worst of it all? Is that Coach Mike Brown is supposed to be the mouthpiece for the players. And he's not doing his job. You're supposed to stick up for Cat. You want to call him out? That's fine. But you gotta stand over there, and I don't care if you gotta get thrown out of the game. Because you got 3 other coaches, including maybe 4, I think, with Brunson's father.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them.
You know what? If he gets a technical, go to the next one down. Chris Gent, you take the lead, and if he goes, Brendan O'Connor, you next.
There you go.
You got to stand up for your team, and they're not doing that. And regardless, and here's another thing. This offense, and I mentioned this before, this is not the Golden State Knicks. We are not Golden State. Somebody came up with a theory of how this works, and I truly believe in this. Cat doesn't fit this scheme. It doesn't. And Mike Brown has, I think in this sense, has the blinders on when Cat is trying to maybe relate to him about what might work for him. And I believe Mike needs to tweak the offense to cater to Cat instead of this frustration. We're losing games. We're going down in the standings. We're sinking, man.
Damn. But Mike, I know we're sinking, but we got a favorable schedule. We got a lot of home games. We got some Dallases, some Brooklyns. You don't think we could turn it around and win like 8 of the next 9? Do you think that's possible?
Anything is possible, but if you heard what I said, the numbers and stats are irrelevant because if it's not good in the locker room, it's not going to be good on the court.
Gotcha.
You gotta fix what's going on at home. These guys are not playing to their potential. They're not even matching the intensity to the opposition. Remember when I used to say, text the chat, we're 10 to 15 points better than these teams. And what are we doing? We're trying to climb from 10 to 15 points or even more from behind to try to win games. This is not a good look. At least if we was playing the premier team, Karan, I would say, okay, we take it. But these teams got no business. No business. And it's catching up to us. I'm surprised that Leon Rose, because remember the conversation from before. Leon probably couldn't, or World Wild West couldn't talk to Thibodeau. But Mike Brown supposedly, through that press conference, we're going to have an open dialogue. So I'm sure they got to do something, because you can't continue this bickering back and forth. This trade thing over the cloud of, over the New York Knicks is being very disruptive. You got the fan base on an uproar. We look like trash. It's not good. Not at all. And I don't blame anybody throwing, their comments out there, voicing their opinions. Everybody's upset. This is disgusting.
Yo, Mellow Mike, man, listen, great call, but I want to ask you before you go.
Sure, go ahead.
Because you're like a Westchester guy. So that's why I'm letting you go a little bit longer. Anything you would like to share really quickly about Westchester for the fans? Do we have something to look forward to there?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I lost the connection.
I was just asking about Westchester.
Okay.
I know Dink Pate is, he's been playing well, but does Westchester have something exciting for us? Because these Knicks the Knicks is letting us down. What do you got to say about Westchester really quickly?
Well, I can tell you something right now. Dink Pate has definitely made his mark at Westchester. The MSG brass has been present the past couple of games. I believe up to 3 games they've been there. So I've taken notice. Other fans have been taking notice. And they're obviously keeping an eye on him. Another name that's a possibility, Bryson Warren, who's been shooting phenomenally. As far as percentage from the 3-point line, he's been a surprise because, to be honest with you, the other guard, I believe, Noel, has been injured lately. So we've had a couple injuries. We just had a couple of trades. Donovan Williams got shipped to San Antonio and then to the Spurs. Not the G League affiliate, I should say.
Yeah, right.
And in return for another guy. Yeah. So, but Dink Pate's lighting it up at Westchester. Definitely great with the fans. A guy that's coming in here doing his work, doing everything that he could possibly can to, listen. He's making moves to get signed up for a 2-way contract. Here's the thing. Tosan got waived. There's a spot available. But like I mentioned this before, obviously the brass at MSG is thinking of other things in the meanwhile that's brewing. I believe that Dink Pate is hot on their radar, but it's just a matter of what's going to happen, because I came up with some other theories and stuff like that. But I don't know with what's going on right now. I think that's going to have to wait and see how this unravels first, and then probably the moves will come accordingly. To be honest with you, I like to get the kid signed up because you see it, in his eyes. He wants to play. He's got that fire. He's ready. But at the same time, the Knicks need to make moves according to what's best for the team, and that's a whole different conversation. Yeah.
Okay, man. Mike, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the Westchester report. I appreciate you, brother. We definitely gonna talk soon, and you already know how we get down, Mike. I'll holler back at you, brother.
You got it.
All right, man. Peace.
Thanks, Karan. Take care, guys.
All right. Then that might have been the call of the night, man. He said, "I don't give a damn about numbers. We gotta fix that locker room." And a lot of people keep talking about that locker room, man. It's something going on in the locker room. What? Oh man. Let's see. I do got another call. 646-995-8389. See what this brother wants to say. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
How you doing? This is Nick A. Bacher in the chat, but you may know me as Gun Clap. That was my former name.
Okay,
Uh,
salute.
yeah. Shout out to you. I want to give you your props for everything you've been doing all this time with this Knicks content. So salute to you.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I
No doubt,
appreciate it.
no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, so I think the issue with the Knicks right now is a personality issue. I believe we're a bunch of nice guys and we don't have that dog in us. And I know people have mentioned it before, but I feel like we're just playing pickup basketball. I feel like Brunson wants to win. I feel like Josh Hart wants to win. And that's it. Deuce sort of plays extremely tough, and I like
Yeah.
that. But I feel like everybody else is just cool with just playing ball. They feel like they're just hooping. That's the vibe I get from everybody. I feel like,
Yeah.
especially yeah, like Cat, I feel like he's just in his head. Everybody's mentioned that, but he's just in his head. OG, I feel like he just wants to get his point. I feel like he's okay with the game he's been having since JB's been out these past 2 games. Like I
Right.
don't think he cares about winning as much. Uh,
Good
yeah,
point.
so I feel like it's just a personality issue with this squad. Yeah.
Because we do got a stretch of games coming that is a little bit more. Well, I hope it's. Oh my God, if we can't win it during this stretch, oh yeah, we might be a lottery team like my man AP was saying.
Yeah.
But how did you think we'll do? We got some Brooklyn, some Dallas coming up, Sacramento again. How you think we will do on this stretch? And it's kind of like a home stretch, even though we go to Detroit. I mean, I'm not Detroit. To Philly, that's down the block. You feel me?
Yeah.
So how you think we're gonna do during this stretch?
I believe we'll fare well against Philly. I know they're not Philly. So I believe we'll fare well against the Nets. That's usually a home game for us,
Right.
right?
100%.
Dallas, I feel like that'll be a tough matchup. I feel like anybody who hits us, we don't hit them back necessarily. I feel like
Okay.
that's our big issue right now. So
Copy.
I think it could go either way,
It
honestly.
could go either way.
It
Yeah.
could go either way. I feel like we just hooping. I feel like when I watch us now, we just playing friendly good old basketball. I feel like we play like there's nobody else that has next. And we know if we lose, it's all good. As opposed to going to a gym that's packed and you want to stay on the court. I don't get that vibe
Right.
from us.
No, I got you. Nah, what you're saying makes sense. I like the hoops reference, man.
Yeah.
You hoop. I could. You sound like you're a hooper, man.
I used to hoop back
Okay.
in my heyday, back in high school.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
a little bit,
That's
a
what's
little
up.
bit.
Okay. But nah, I think what you're saying is on the mark. I think that I'm hoping that the locker room isn't splintered, but it's hard to not believe it because last year's team, we know that Tibbs and the players were kind of, and then Tibbs in the front office was kind of get into it, but we didn't hear anything about players getting into it amongst themselves. So I'm a little concerned about that part because that can destroy a team.
Yeah.
If not anything else, guys feeling a certain type of way with each other in the locker room. And that's just I don't know. That's just tough.
Absolutely,
But
absolutely.
anything else you want to get on with this game or about this team, this stretch?
Nah,
Any other
that's about
details,
it.
brother?
That's about it. I just think, I think
Okay.
that's about it. It's just, yeah. So thank you for all you do. Shout out, I'm gonna keep
doubt.
watching. My buddy put me on,
No doubt.
and so yeah, I'm just gonna keep listening.
That's why I keep telling everybody, tell a friend, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? I say that in the beginning of every show, man. I appreciate it. I got your number locked in, so next time you call, I know exactly who you are, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace.
Hey, later, man.
All right. Salute. Good call. Good call. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm putting this work in. I got a lot of shows. Tomorrow we'll be back. I'm gonna do another night show. I think I might make it a little but then this is the vampires, man. Y'all be up late, and I like the late show, so I might just keep it late. But and then the podcast will be back on Monday. Hold on, my man Gino. Hopefully, I've been having a hard time getting my man Gino on. Hold on. I'm not sure if he wants to talk. Let's see if he wants to talk. I missed him the other night too. 646-995-8389. Call up. Yeah, I'm not sure if Gino wants to be on. He might have pocket dial. Call me if you want to talk, man. We're talking about this loss. We talk about this home stretch. Damn, AP, man. Yo, he really put some fear in my heart. I wasn't even thinking about a world where we don't make it to the playoffs. And then he said, remember, I said it first. Do you know what would happen if this team doesn't make the playoffs? Everybody might get fired. We might have a new everything next year. New players, new GM, new coaches, everything. That'd be crazy. I don't even want to imagine a world like that. I'm thinking like maybe we get in and my worst case scenario, you're a 5th or 6th seed. I'm not thinking below that. Because this Knicks team go to the play-in, dude, there's a world where you just don't get in. There's a world where you just don't get in, man. And by the way, if you guys definitely hit the AP route, you know what I'm saying? If you have something, if you can't call up, this is for the people who can't call up and you want to share something, you think you got something groundbreaking to add to the conversation, you can hit the link tree. You can hit the Cash App, whatever you want to do. You got choices, you got options, and I will definitely, read your message because I appreciate the support, and it helps fuel the show, so to speak. But I'm telling y'all right now, man, I can't see a world where we don't make it to the playoffs. Like, that's crazy. I'm thinking about finals, man. My man said, you talking about finals? I'm talking about finals destination. I said, damn. I can't believe he said, damn, he's back. Oh my God, AP. I love you, AP. Don't take that the wrong way, but do you even trust Leon with a first round pick? It's interesting that you say that. Because we could have had Jalen Duran. We could have had the George kid from Washington. We could have had Tyrese Halliburton. Who else? There's some question. Oh, even that kid from I like that kid from the Clippers, Kobe Saunders. I like him, yo. He's still raw, but he was playing point guard. He's like 6'9", a 6'9" point guard. They tried to have him out there like a Magic Johnson Jr. out there. I couldn't believe my eyes. I said, this kid played point guard? Could have had him. But we got Diawara. I like Diawara. I like Mo D, but I'm just saying, Mo D ain't playing point guard. He might dribble the ball a little bit, but he ain't playing point guard. Do I trust Leon Rose with a first round pick? Like, if we got the Wizards pick? You see, here's the thing with Leon, right? And you can tell from his moves that he's not interested with the best player available. He's interested in what he feels is the best fit for the team. And I get it. But, if Tyrese Halliburton is there, I'm going to go get Tyrese Halliburton over Obi Toppin. No offense to Obi Toppin, but, I understand, and we try to say this from Detroit, that we had to free up money for Brunson. I don't know if I 100% buy that, but that's why we traded the Jalen Duran pick away. But I'm going to say this. I mean, Brunson, I didn't see no reports that Brunson was getting offered $100 million from anyone else. So I'm pretty sure if you would have said, yo, Brunson, we'll give you $95 million. We need $5 million on the front end to get this Jalen Duran kid who's going to be a pick and roll monster for you. Yeah, let's do it. I don't think that Brunson, I think that's cap. Because they're all with the CAA Mafia. I just think that was an oversight. I just felt like they had Mitchell Robinson and they didn't need Jalen Duran. So I hear you. 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 I hear you, AP. He's drafted some good players, but there are some picks he missed. And I don't think he missed it. I just think that he felt like those other guys benefited us better. Right? He felt like getting Mo Diawara was better. I guess maybe because Mo Diawara didn't, he didn't sign him he didn't give him the typical rookie contract. I think, hold on, let me pull that up. Because I don't make up stuff on the mic. Hold on. I think Diawara just got 1 year on his deal, though. I'm pretty sure that Diawara has 1 year on his deal. But I could be wrong. That's why I want to look it up. Yes, he does have 1 year. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I really see, because when you're a second round pick, you don't have to get a guaranteed contract. That's just facts. So I talked about the 99 points. You know what? I'll give you one more bonus stat. The 110-point mark for this Knicks team is the mark. When the Knicks score 110 points or more, we're 23-9. Anytime we don't get to 110 points, we are 2-8. And honestly, in the last, okay, let me tally it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the last 8 games, no, 4 out of the last 9 games, we have failed to reach the 110 mark. That is bad, bro. That is terrible. So that means that half of those games came in the last like 9 games. That means that before this prior 9 games, we only had 4 games or 5 games where we had under 110 points. 120 points is even more magical, but the 110 point mark, like that's like a baseline, bro. If you can't get there, then you're not doing nothing special. And don't give me the Jalen Brunson wasn't there just because you want to sleep better at night. What should make you sleep better at night is this. I'm gonna tell you what should make you sleep better at night. This right here. See this schedule? If the Knicks can't win these games, we're cooked. If you can't beat Dallas, we're cooked. Now hold on. I hadn't watched Dallas in a minute. I'm getting ready to do my scouting on Dallas tomorrow. Okay? Because I hadn't seen them in a minute. When I say a minute, it means like a week or two. And in the NBA, a lot can change in a week or two. So that's why I try to watch as much as I can. So I won't be out the loop. They beat the Jazz twice. Oh, okay, the Jazz was weak as hell. Let me see. Nuggets. They lost. Beat the Nets. Nets is weak as hell. They lost to the Bulls. Oh man. Yeah, we might get Dallas. We might get Dallas. Let me see what the preview is for this. Okay, both Hart and Brunson, the game time decisions. They probably won't play. I wouldn't play them. And then, okay, well, Flag is going to play. Gafford's going to play. D'Angelo Russell's going to play. PJ Washington's going to play. So, and D'Angelo Russell gave us the business the first time we saw him. Damn, yo, I hope we don't lose this game, bro. I really do. And that's crazy that Ryan Nembhard, yo, this kid right here, I swear to God, this kid right here, I fell in love with this kid at Summer League. I thought this kid was nice. But then I seen he was only 5'11". I was like, damn, bro, he's too short. But he's leading the Mavericks in assists? That's crazy, bro. But let me tell you about this kid, Nembhard. He plays just like his brother. The exact same way as the Nembhard from Indiana. It's just that he's short. That's the only problem. He's short. But that same defense and hustle and shoot threes and all of that, same way. Does his brother have 5.3? Yeah, hold on. Let's pull that up. Let's see if the other Nembhard has, let's see if he has 5 assists a game. He should, right? He should have at least 7. Let's see if the other brother has that much. Yeah, oh yeah, 7.2. So yeah, the big brother Nembhard, this is the big brother. Yeah, he's averaging 7.2 assists. Okay. That's good. That's a good look. That's a good look for Nembhard. For the Nembhard brothers. He plays just like, I swear to God, this kid plays just like his brother, bro. And that's no cap. Just like his brother. Just short. So yeah, this is making me feel better at night, y'all. You know, I try to end on a positive note. It's hard. But, you know, this makes me feel better. I think we could win against Dallas. I think Brooklyn is cooked. Philadelphia, we owe them, but Sacramento, we might lose that too. Toronto, I think we could win. Portland, we're at home. We should win that. Lakers, their defense is trash. The Lakers might got the worst defense in basketball. Maybe not. It may not. I might. Hold on. Listen. We can have a little bit of fun. Hold on. I want to pull up the Lakers defense, bro. They might. I wouldn't be surprised if they got the worst ranked defense. I really wouldn't be surprised. When I'm telling you that their defense is trash, bro. Their defense is trash, bro. They're 26 in defense. That's might as well you might as well be 30th. You might as well be 30th, bro. So yeah, I think we're gonna beat the Lakers. Yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident. They could have Reeves. Matter of fact, we should hope that Reeves is back. Reeves, LeBron, and Luka. Those three don't look that good together, bro. And they don't play no defense. And then the Washington Wizards, yeah. Now Denver, I wonder if Jokic will be back. Is Jokic back? Jokic is still out. Let's see. Oh, wow. Jokic is going to be out till February 1st. Let's see. And we play against, okay, well, damn, ain't that this game? No, that's the 4. Yeah, so Jokic should be back. Jokic, well, you never know. They might take their time with Jokic. You never know. And then Valanciunas, he'll probably play too, right? Cameron Johnson, he'll be there. So, okay. Denver, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like the Knicks have the potential to have the best offense in basketball. But if there's a team that's better than us on offense, I would say the Denver Nuggets are. But on defense, they're trash. They're not a good defensive team. They're not that good defensively. But if I can say that there's a better offensive team than us, I would say Denver. Yeah, I think I would say Denver. 100%. I know Boston has a higher rating than us. Or do they still have a higher rating? Hold on, let me double check. Like, once again, like, we don't watch the team for a week or two, stuff be changing. This is why you got to watch a lot of basketball, to stay on top of this. But it's impossible to watch every game. So, let's see. Yeah, they still got the number 2 offense. Okay. So yeah, Boston. I know they ranked ahead of us, but I don't think Boston has a better offense than us. Ooh, AP. He said we need a basketball executive, not a lawyer. Wow. That's the AP. Ever since when you was going at Leon like this, man? I don't remember you going at Leon this hard, bro. You kind of giving man. I thought I was hard on. I said, Leon's on my hot seat. He is, and my hot seat is just for him. It's not a hot seat that is like he's actually on the hot seat. Because I if you're gonna say that our singular focus is to win the championship, you got to deliver. Period. So yeah. But final call for call 646-995-8389. I took a lot of notes this game. I felt like Jordan Clarkson in the 4th quarter was a mistake. I spoke about that. And then the Suns like extra aggressive, like with the physicality, bro. Like Cass was getting bloody noses. I thought I was watching a boxing match for a second. I'm like, what the hell's going on out here? Cass was getting bloody nosed, and then flagrant fouls, unsportsmanlike fouls, and man, listen, man, come on, y'all. We gotta stop. On the way in. Oh, you know what? I'll do this because we hit the 50. Hold on. Only because we hit the 50 viewer mark. Because I said this last time, I'm gonna give away 5 memberships. How about that? I'm gonna give away 5 memberships. I'm feeling good tonight, even though the Knicks lost. I'm gonna give away 5. Pow, let's see who wins it now. Let's see who wins the membership. My man Cash, welcome back. Oh, Maxine. Oh, God, Maxine. Subscribe to the Objective Knicks fan. She becomes a mod. Pistol Pete, big time salute to you. Just Knicks, welcome back. So, by the way, I can't select who I want to be a member, so it's random. So, because I wouldn't have gave it to Maxine because she's a super mod and producer. She doesn't need it. But big time salute to everybody who just won the memberships, man. Anybody who, anytime we get to the 50, well, I'm not going to say anytime. I'm going to say when we reach a certain milestone goal, we're going to do it. I'm also considering changing platforms too. I think I'm going to join the evil regime and go to StreamYard. I might do a StreamYard show tomorrow. I might do 2 StreamYard shows tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Especially if something crazy happens, I'll definitely do 2 shows. But welcome to the membership circle, becoming hardcore Knicks fans with the channel. It comes with a lot of perks. All you got to do is go to the membership section. Everything is there. Knicks Day Madness Discord link. Discounts on merch, discounts on the 82 nights. Okay, all that stuff exists inside that membership. So, yes. Oh, no, not StreamYard, StreamYard. It's a streaming platform. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change the game up. So, when you guys send super chats or donations, even cash apps, you can show it on the screen. So, with the platform I got now, you can't do that. It's kind of like very limited. I'm not gonna say it's limiting because I can do a lot with this platform, but I just feel like I need more of the cool stuff that everybody else has. You know what I'm saying? You could put like Cash App goals and all that stuff up there. It's fire. Yeah, that's what I meant by StreamYard. But suit to the membership, man. I figured, you know what? Since we lost pretty badly, I might as well, give out some memberships to some people. But I'm just trying to understand why YouTube won't let me select the members. Because then I could do more of a structured contest. I like to do the gamification check, when I do my contest. But yeah. 646-995-83895. The Phoenix Suns to me was worse than the Orlando Magic. And that's bad. Like straight football plays, bro. But they are really good defensively, Phoenix. And I think Phoenix has a pretty good team. I'm not saying that they're the best in the West, but I do think that they have a pretty good team. I would say so. You know what I'm saying? Melamite said maybe it's a first time kind of serve basis kind of deal. I don't know. I just know that there's other people who never get it. Like my man AP. I'm not sure if AP ever became a member like that. I know he's a mod. He's one of my first mods, but like he's somebody who I would have gave it to if I had the choice. AP says a Phoenix can get off a Bradley Bill. We can get off a bad contract. Oh yeah, you can get off a bad contract. That's not even hard. Because sometimes teams need your salary in trades. They'll need that salary. So yeah, you can come off that salary. Right. Yeah. But remember, AP, we only been doing the channel for is this our 3rd year? I think I started this channel in 2023. Yeah, I started in 2023. So this is the 3rd year of the channel, AP. So if this is your 2nd year, that means that, you spent a lot of time with the channel. Because the channel's only been around like 3 years. So let's see. Phoenix Suns got away with physicality against us. Yeah, that's another thing too. I just didn't want to make the ref excuse on Mellow Mike, but I counted the bad calls. It was quite a couple of bad calls that I'm scratching my head. I'm like, and it seemed like Allen gets away with a lot. And I love Allen. That's my man. He went to Duke. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Duke Blue Devils. But that dude, he's kind of, he gets away with a lot, man. He plays very physical. He always played that way too. And injured a couple of people. I'm not trying to say he's a straight up hack, but yeah, you could argue that. But big time salute to all of the first time callers, my man. Sun is that Sunclap? My man, my man, what's his name? Damn, that guy 22. I can't read my handwriting. I thought my T was an H. It's crazy. And then my man Force that called up for the first time. I appreciate the first time callers. Of course, my man Mellow Mike, both JJs. Even though JJP's like, I'm JJP, he's JJ. But you're both from Brooklyn. You're both JJs to me. Big time salute to who else called up? Everyone who called up. I don't want to leave nobody out. We'll be back tomorrow for sure. Hopefully on StreamYard. I gotta troubleshoot that because now I gotta transition everything on there. And then from there, we'll be doing things a little bit differently. Definitely check out the sponsors in the link tree. Self financial tools for long-term positioning. Everybody, we need to make sure our credit and our financials are straight. So go check out Self. They have a special offer in the chat. Oh, I do got a call on the way out. Hold up. Hello, caller. Let the people know your name and where you're calling from.
Yo, this P Sways from Brooklyn. How you, bro?
How's it going, brother? I remember you called up many times, brother.
Yeah, man.
What's going on? Talk to me, man. How you feeling? Tough loss again at home, dog. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the vibes, bro. I'm not feeling the vibes. I'm ready to make moves, dog. I'm ready to make moves. You know what I mean?
Who you got? Who you want?
I think Colette could go. I think Dadier obviously, Yabu obviously, and depending on who we talking about, you know what I mean. Some of the core could go, bro. Like, I like OG.
Okay.
I like OG. I want to keep OG. JB obviously.
Right.
Mitch. I don't mind Mitch, bro. I think Mitch is solid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So I would keep Mitch because it just seems like his skill set isn't easy to find.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I like Mitch. But yeah, I mean, Cat, man, I don't know, man. I've been so underwhelmed this season with Cat, bro. Mikhail is like, he don't be cutting it enough, bro.
Right.
He really don't. Like,
Nope.
he be getting beat a lot,
Facts.
especially over the screens. And then, like, I don't know, man. I am impressed with Deuce, and Deuce is
Yes.
the reason that I'm really comfortable with trading away Colette, because
Okay.
Deuce is showing me that he could handle the rock, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I do think that the screen navigations are killing us.
Okay.
Because if you watching them, when the other teams are setting up the pick and rolls, we are getting beat every time. Our defenders are like a foot or two behind, the dude with the ball, and something's got to give with the way we play in defense. Obviously, we
Yeah.
like damn near last in defense these days.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like, outside of that, man, Mike Brown, everybody's talking about leadership. I think it starts with really the two at the top, for that matter. You know what I mean? Mike Brown, obviously, but hey, man, let's call a spade, yo. JB need to be held accountable too. He team captain, right?
That's facts.
He team captain. So on the court, we know what he could and could not be doing, but then also, like, when it comes to, and I heard the brothers and everybody been talking about the squad being soft, especially when it came to the Draymond Greens of the world and all these kinds of other players. But not for nothing, I would love to see the team captain get upset and step up and represent for somebody like a Cat or like an OG. That coming from the top, that coming from your team captain, really set the tone.
Wow, yo, that's actually, you know what? That's a good point, man. And also, look, on the way out, How do you feel? We got a nice soft stretch coming up in terms of teams that are not that, they below 500 teams like the Nets, Dallas, Sacramento again. Do you think we could turn it around and maybe go 7-2, 8-1?
Honestly, bro, to be honest with you, like I'm at the point where I don't even care. I don't even care about turning it around in that way that you're thinking about.
Okay.
What I care about is showing up for the tough teams, especially the revenge games. Especially
Okay.
the revenge games, like
Right.
we got the Kings again coming up at
Right.
some
Kings
point, right?
and Sixers and Sixers.
We need to kill them both. We need to kill them both. And
I
if
agree.
that don't happen, which the record is showing that that's not likely, if that don't
Right.
happen, what we talk about right now, bro? Like, I'm
Man.
sorry. I know people. There's a lot of fans and a lot of critics who like put more emphasis on the playoffs than the regular season. But for those of us who's here for all 82, we want to watch a competitive squad during the year
Fact.
too, bro.
Now that's fact.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of drama that happens in between those 82, and it just seems like we catching the brunt of all of it. You know what I mean? We kind of looking like the laughing stock of the East right now, low key.
Yep. Nah, facts. Because
You know what I
everybody
mean?
picked us to be the best, and now
That's
we
what I'm
looking
saying.
like
The expectations was high for us, bro.
Yep. 100%. And that's what's a big
every
disappointment.
game we sinking every game.
Facts, man. But listen, man, I appreciate you calling up as always, brother. I look forward to your calls again. I'll be going live damn near every day, so I
No
look
doubt.
forward to your future calls. I appreciate it.
No doubt, man. Hold it down.
Big time salute.
All right, salute.
All right, let me get my man Randall up in here too before we get up out of here. Hold on. I know he might got something he want to say. You know, I like Randall when he called because he kind of like level headed with it. Like he don't, he's not overly on any side. There he goes. Hey Randall, talk to me, man. How you feeling?
Oh my God! I thought, man, tonight, man, we can get back to winning, man. But
Yikes!
then when the game started, found out Josh Hart was out.
I know.
God damn.
Yeah, I was messed up with that. When I seen him on the report as GTD, I was messed up too. I'm like, damn, not hard. Oh God, this is gonna be tough. But yeah, no excuses. They should have got it done. But I get it though. Yeah, not having Hart was a bigger deal too as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what was your thoughts about Towns tonight? Did you feel like his effort was enough? Because some people would say, well, he had, I think, 23 and 11. What do you think about Towns and his performance tonight?
That wasn't good enough.
Bingo.
With Brunson being out, he is the second scorer. He is our second leading scorer on this team.
Right. 100%.
You have to take it within yourself to elevate your game.
Yep. And you shouldn't be content with just 23 and 11, your average pretty much. Like you should be like, okay, I'm gonna get 33 because Brunson's not here. Right. And everybody has to, give extra. The way Deuce did. Okay, Deuce, I averaged 14 on a year. I'm gonna put up 23. That's what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? And how you feel about OG? I thought OG was extra aggressive. He didn't shoot well, but he went to the line 10 times.
Yeah.
And I thought OG was like another bright spot who I should have highlighted. But what do you think about OG and his aggression in recent games?
I mean, offensively, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been too bad, but defensively, though, I see him still getting cooked.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's true. It's kind of been an up and down thing with him on defense recently. I think he was matched up with who was he matched up with? Well, Brooks was small and smash tonight. Brooks ain't really do nothing. But I guess when he alternated on Booker, Booker gave everyone the business. Yeah, man. But how do you feel about this stretch? We got a nice little stretch coming up, man. Do you think we could bounce back? Maybe go 8-1, 7-2.
I hope
what do you think? I hope so too. Yeah,
Because
I'm
I'm gonna
praying
tell
on it.
you this: next month is gonna be tougher than this month. March is
Yes,
gonna be even tougher.
100%, 100%. Because you got OKC, and now
Right.
you're gonna
The
now it
Rockets,
gets
the Nuggets,
Nuggets.
the top
Top of the
four
West.
teams and top 5 teams in the West. We meet in March.
Yeah. Mm. Man, so yeah, we got to get these wins up. That's why I wanna go 8-1 realistically. But I just feel like we're gonna lose to Sacramento. I really do believe that Sacramento's gonna beat us, man. But any last words you want to share with the people?
Oh man, this got to turn around somehow.
Right.
I don't really want
That's
to
it.
make no huge trades at the deadline, but
Yeah, you did say that.
I'm starting to change my mind on that.
Copy. I got you, Randall, man. I appreciate you, man. You already know I'm live every day, so
Right.
I check you out tomorrow.
All right. What time
Big time.
tomorrow? What time you gonna be on? Tomorrow?
I might do another night joint because the vampires are out. I might do a night joint. Knicks Nocturnal.
Okay. All right.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Later.
Peace. All right. Like Maxine. By the way, Maxine, I don't know if you know, but I gave away memberships. So you actually got a membership. So big time salute to you, Maxine. I see you in the building. Thought you were, retired for the night, but see you back there. Let's see if I get this brother on the line. I've been missing this call for like the past 3 shows. Hey, Gino, man, what's going on?
Chilling was good.
Man, everything is good besides the Knicks. But we've been missing your calls the last couple of shows, man. But hopefully everything is good. And how do you felt about tonight's game, brother?
I mean, they took a L. They took a L. They played. They took a L. That's what it is.
Man,
They could have won. They had opportunities to win, but they took a L.
Right. They took a L. And are you concerned about Brunson and Hart? Well, more so Brunson, because Hart they said was just soreness. But are you concerned with Brunson's ankles and the fact that, yes, he's day to day, but we seen Brunson bounce back pretty fast. But with this, it seems like they're taking precaution, and this is not like the first time where he had the walking boot. Remember, he had the walking boot and all of that.
Right.
And so are you concerned about Brunson's ankle?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Why should we? Brunson hold himself accountable.
Right.
Josh Hart, let him rest.
Right.
This team is older. Like everybody wants 65 games, 60 wins. In the playoffs, everybody record is 0-0.
That's a fact.
Like this team, they not in their 20s. They damn near in their 30s.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at their whole roster, besides OG,
they all around that 30 mark.
Right. Like I told you, let me get these dudes healthy in the playoffs. And I know they got Knicks fans out there. Let's be real. And I hate going in the past.
Yeah.
The Celtics series, a majority of Knicks fans had them losing to the Celtics in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's facts.
Right?
Facts.
Yep. And let's be real. For the older Knicks fans, I wish we had streams like this in that 98, 99 season because y'all would be livid.
That's facts.
Y'all would be livid because we had to work to get to that 8th seed.
What? Man, almost missed the no play-in tournament, dog.
Come on, we got the fire Van Gundy at the end of the day.
What? That was a pivotal moment. I remember that, yo.
That's what
it
I'm
was
saying.
Serious.
That's what I'm saying. With this team, it's just getting in. The intensity is going to be there.
Okay.
And I hate to say it like that because they should be playing more consistently. We all know that, but we know their potential. And my thing is they just got to survive to the playoffs. I don't care what seed we is because we still got to play them teams anyways.
Right,
Like
exactly.
we ain't ducking no smoke at the end of the
We ain't
day.
ducking no smoke, dog. I like that energy because I'm still confident in the playoffs too. Because regular season success does not necessarily correlate to the postseason. So we could lose all the games of Detroit. Ain't no guarantees they beating us in the playoffs. So we
Right,
just gotta get there.
right. And at the end of the day, who say Detroit is gonna beat Boston or the 76ers? Let's be real.
Bingo. Bingo. Listen, Boston, 76ers, hell, even Cleveland, hell, even the Magic, I would take them over Detroit. 100%.
Let them kill each other. Let them kill each other.
Bingo.
Let them
Bingo.
kill each other. At the end of the day, like I always told you, with this team, they an older team. They
Right.
not young chickens. Like they older.
Right.
Like Josh Hart and them, let them rest. JB, let
Facts.
them rest. Them other dudes, they get to play. You get to
Right.
see them in minutes.
Bingo.
But just know and believe, y'all, like when the playoffs come, that rotation is gonna be slim. It's gonna cut down.
Of course. Yeah, that's natural. Yeah, that's yeah. And I
Right?
don't want to hear no fans complain about that. That's natural.
Right. And I ain't even say that they was out enough because there's no excuses at the end of the day. If
No, hell no.
they got a soft schedule. They should win. They should, keyword should win 4
Should.
to 5 games.
Damn. So I'm just a little over the top because I'm thinking like 7 or 8.
They should.
Right. Okay.
They should.
They should. But in
They
reality, what really will happen is right now. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm
Right.
just
And
being
the thing
hopeful.
with this team is that they getting good looks. It's just them not hitting shots.
That's a whole nother part.
Right. And then everybody want to say about the coach. Coaches coach, players play. Let's be real.
Right.
And playing offenses is different. Like I played a motion offense in college. It's
Okay.
different. It's different. You got to think. It's all about reaction and read.
Right.
Like if you have that ball in your hand for more than 0.5 seconds to a second, you're in trouble. Because that ball's supposed to be out of your hand. You're supposed to make a good decision. By then, it's either you're going to drive to the cup, you're going to get a paint touch, spray
Exactly.
it out.
Spray it out. Yep.
You know, but when you in the situations, it's different than looking at the game itself.
So do we have the right roster? This would be my last question. Do we have the right roster for that system then?
I think we have the right roster. It's just Cat making his decisions quicker. He's too indecisive.
Gotcha.
Like if you're gonna have the ball in your hand and you ain't gonna pass it, you do what you need to do with the rock.
I like that. I agree. And that's why he turns it over sometimes because of that.
Right. Just go to the rack. Do what you're gonna do. If you're gonna pick up an offensive foul, go ahead. I'd rather have you be aggressive than non-aggressive.
Exactly. Nah, man. Yo, man, Gino, I appreciate your call, man. I tried to get you on, but I know, once you can't get in, you're doing other things, man. But I appreciate you, Gino.
Look, I be having to tuck in my daughter. She be tight because she be like, why Brunson not playing? Why Hart not playing? I be having to explain to her, they be hurt.
I understand, brother. They
But
definitely do.
Salute
Big
to
time.
you and Maxine, y'all.
We appreciate it. And look forward to your future calls, brother.
All right, take care, family.
Big time salute.
All right.
Man, Gino from Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn always in here heavy representing. I do appreciate everybody, man. 646-995-8389. This is why I'm saying, like, with this show, right? I want to make it earlier, right? Well, not this show. I'm just saying, like the Knicks Nocturnal. Because this show happens after game, so we can't make it earlier. But like the Knicks Nocturnal, I want to make it earlier, but y'all are some vampires, and I'm a vampire, so I feel like it's just a better match. I don't know. It just feels like good synergy to me. But you know what I forgot to talk about too? I forgot to talk about Mitchell Robinson, that one play he did with the dribble handoff and he turned it over. I'm trying to remember, was that the fourth quarter? Or was that like earlier in the game? Because I know Mitch played extended time in the fourth quarter. But there was one play where he was dribbling into the handoff. Uh-oh, this is another good brother right here. What's going on, Rock?
Hey, what's going on, King?
Big time salute, man. We just talk about this Knicks loss. I'm trying to make Knicks fans feel a little better because we got a easier stretch coming up, but they're not jacking it. They think we might lose. So where you at? How you feeling about this game, brother? Any key thoughts? What say you, man?
Oh man, I'm gonna start. Two big things for me, man. Um, yo, start Cat out in the post, man. Let him do his thing on the block. Don't stop him from shooting threes. He is not hitting them joints, man. This is not last year.
Right.
Yo,
And you see Alan Hahn trying to give him that finger excuse too, right?
yeah.
Like, oh, his fingers is messed up. I know we don't want to make the excuse. And listen, dog, you playing. I don't want to hear that. Go ahead.
But they get that from Dolan. They don't want to dog the team, so they on that thing with Dolan. They can't talk bad about the team like that and be real honest.
Right. Yep.
Okay, and my thing is, but it was right there. But the thing with the Knicks, they can't match the intensity of other teams on defense. Like
Okay.
if somebody's grab, like I heard you and the other caller talking, like obviously y'all played AAU or something tournament ball, right?
I never got to play the AAU, but I played in a lot of tournaments.
Okay, I just play regular street ball. So
Okay.
so I know automatically, and automatically if somebody's playing you intensely and they grab you, and they getting away with things that the ref don't see, you match that. You do the same thing.
Right.
Why they don't do? You can't be nice guy and play clean defense, and the other team not playing clean defense. They're gonna come out on top
Yep.
each and every
100%.
time.
Yep. Got
Why they
these
can't do
guys
the
like
same?
Goodwin. These guys like Goodwin, right, off the bench, coming in all cocky and arrogant and grabbing you and good playing Deuce 94 feet and not Deuce too, but Kolick. So yeah, yep, you're right. Where's the match of the aggression? Yep, because I played in Red Bull 3x3, right? I played
Right.
against the silver medals team that won it in 2020, the Americans. I
Okay.
played against them in this tournament, right? Let me tell you
Right.
something. Those guys are big. We was beating them up, and the rest
Right.
was getting the way. They took 2 free throws in the game. I'm talking about. Do you think they getting fat? Man, we beating these dudes up, yo. We beating these dudes. So I agree. Like, yo, if they letting you play physical, you better go get them.
Yeah,
Better
man.
go get them. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
But aside from like I told you, man, Cat's footwork is terrible, man. It's terrible. How you ain't got no footwork? I don't understand, man. All he want to do is shoot or dunk. And like I told you, he don't do any moves, no fakes, anything. If he going straight up, you go straight up, you're gonna interfere with his shot. It's automatic.
Automatic. Yeah. Dang.
It's crazy, man.
You know what I thought he could do? Like a stop and pop.
Yeah.
Stop and pop off the bounce. If he was doing, oh God, he killed it. They may have stopped. They wouldn't know how to stop it.
Right.
But he doesn't do that.
Or just do a quick. I never seen them do it up and under. Or I never seen how you post on the left, you go to the middle of the lane,
right? Yep.
Stop on your left, come back on your right, and fade away. Something like that.
Nah, he ain't. Nah, nope. Not happening, bro. That's not his game, bro.
He gotta go, man. He gotta go.
When you say he gotta go, you mean like go or like go?
Man, we need Giannis. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, but you already know that. Yeah, man, listen, man. I hope Milwaukee continues to get killed, gets cooked, so he could finally be the man and say, "Send me to New York," because that's what we need, y'all. I'm keeping it real. I love this team, but at the end of the day, if you get a desperate Milwaukee, you could get Giannis for a steal. Trust me, it's not going to cost everything you think it's going to cost. It can't anyway because you got salary cap rules, and these guys make a lot of money, so it don't work like that.
Yo, the stars might be lining up for us too. Regarding Giannis, you remember that big stinker that got blown out in Milwaukee, and they got booed, right?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. Nick fans was like, "Oh, we don't want Giannis because he has poor class." Listen, man, give me Giannis Antetokounmpo. The man dropped 50 in the finals. Until you get me somebody else that did that, I don't want to hear no one telling me no. I don't want Giannis.
Yo, they done lost their damn mind out there. You Milwaukee, you not New York. You can't be booing your star. Nobody wants to go there anyway. You better
Bingo.
be lucky you have him. So if
Right.
anything, that should give him the incentive to try to nudge somebody to say I want to go to New York. But the thing is, he don't wanna tarnish his image. He wanna be the nice guy. I guess he think he's gonna get less endorsements if he do something like that.
Right. Possibly. But I know Nike wants him to leave. I know that for a fact. They always push their players to go to big markets.
Yeah, the players get a bump up when they're in big markets.
Bingo. You know,
Right.
do you know, like, and I know you know this, but he would be the biggest star in the world. Bro, he would be the great. Right now, they put him over Jokic in SG. If he came to New York, he automatically would be the best player in the league. Automatic.
He's
100%.
already a top 3 player, period. We never
Right.
had a top 3 player.
We
I
never
try
to tell these fans that. The last time we had an All-NBA first team in their prime was Ewing in 1990.
Mm-hmm. And
That's the
Ewing was
last
like
time.
Ewing probably like the maybe the 6th best player in the league because
Right.
he had Elijah on ahead of him, Jordan,
Right.
Duncan, all these guys ahead of him.
No, Robinson.
Yeah. Robinson was ahead of him.
Yeah. So that's what it was. So, this is your
Barkley was there.
opportunity. Barkley,
Yeah.
Malone, all them guys was ahead of Ewing.
Yo, it's a no-brainer. You went all in for Melo, and Melo wasn't an MVP ever and didn't have a
Ever.
ring.
Nor first team. And I love Melo.
This man's this man's an irresistible force. If Shaq was an immovable object, he's an irresistible force. You can't stop him from getting to the rim. He's throwing face. He got footwork, everything. He's driving to the rim, all that. You can't interrupt his dribble. He has a good handle for a big man. This is what we need.
Let me tell you right now. And I at first I didn't like it, but I watched a lot of Milwaukee games, especially last season. Giannis is a point guard, yo. Like,
Yeah.
he could really play, like, be a playmaker on the floor. At first I was like, he's doofy with it. No. When he gets like his little 6-7 assists,
Mm-hmm.
it's legit. Because he can see over the defense. And then he could be the screener and he could come off pick and roll with the 5 pick and pop. That's what he was doing with Lopez all day. So yeah. Go ahead.
I bet you Jalen be doing pick and rolls with him. I bet you that.
Man, listen, man. Jalen will be a 2 guard and would still kill and still whatever Giannis needs. If Giannis, I'm the point guard, Jalen, you the 2. All right, cool. Whatever he wants to do is going to work because Brunson could play anywhere, contrary to what people believe.
Off that pick and roll, he's dragging Brunson as a defender because no way they're gonna let anyone go one-on-one with Giannis. It's a wrap.
Yeah, no, facts, 100%. Yeah, and then if you could keep them shooters too, man. Let me tell you something. We'd be the favorite to win the championship, 100%.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
But I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. OG
get
tried,
your
but
final
I
point.
give him that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get your
OG
final point.
tried
Go ahead.
tonight. OG tried tonight. I give it to him. OG tried tonight. That's it.
Oh yeah, 10 free throws. I take that.
Yeah.
Any day. But I appreciate you, man. Have a good one, man. I'll be live.
All right,
I go live every day, so whenever you could tap in, I'm here.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Big time salute.
All right. Good night.
All right. That's my man Rock from the ATL. Final call for Cole, 646-995-8389. This is why I instituted the 3-minute rule. Because when we keep the call shorter, even if we go over a little bit, because I like to let people finish their thoughts, we get more callers coming through. Because when I used to have you guys talk for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we would miss a lot of calls. Now I'm getting all those calls. You know what I mean? So BS10258 says, OG Cat, it won't matter who goes. Giannis makes them immediately better. That's facts. Yo, BS102, let me tell you something. It's to the point where I don't want to believe this because I think that we still got a good team, but it's leaning towards territory where we have to get Giannis. And I know we can't put together a package for him to convince Milwaukee. No one could do that. No one's going to put together a package to convince Milwaukee unless you're throwing Wemby in there, right? But I feel like we're getting to that point because it's like Towns tonight. You see, this is why. All right, listen to my logic here, right? Jaylen Brown, what he's doing in Boston, that's what I wanted from Cat tonight. I'm going to drop 32 and 11. That's what I need to see from Cat. Not 23 and 11. You don't get your average when the best player is not here. You're supposed to go above and beyond like Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is going above and beyond and carrying Boston. Jaylen Brown deserves to be in the MVP conversation. Facts. As much as we don't like Boston, I got to keep it real. What Jaylen Brown's doing there, immaculate. Immaculate. Damn, AP says, I don't think this is a good team. 8 out of 10. Damn. And Brown's a finals MVP. Facts. But I think I'm gonna wrap it here, man. This was a great show, man. Big time salutes to everybody who was in the building. I know I didn't do no New York City salutes, but all the callers deserve a New York City salute, from the new callers to my man Gino in Brooklyn, my man Peaceway, my man Rock in the ATL, JJP and JJ. Who else called up? My man Randu. Big time salute to my man Randu. Who else called up? Man, salute to all of the callers. I don't want to make sure I missed anybody. Is that today? Are we for real? Did I get another call from wow, this guy's still trying to call me, huh? Detroit's still trying to call me. I didn't even realize it tonight. I didn't duck your call on purpose tonight, Detroit. I didn't realize you called me. But salute to all these brothers, man. I appreciate y'all. I also appreciate you guys in the chat for sticking around and rocking with me towards the very end of the show. Oh, by the way, big time salute to the super chat. I see you on the Cash App, my man Rock from the ATL. Great show, K. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for hitting up the Cash App. The Cash App does work. $, that's $, the objective fan, not slash. $, the objective fan. I appreciate the super chat and the Cash App. And AP, I also appreciate your super chat. See, AP, you would keep me here all night, because you always super chat all the time. So, and if you super chat, I'm definitely going to read what you're saying. Jaylen Brown is doing what Scottie Pippen did in 94. Yo, honestly, AP, that is the comment of the night. Facts. And I could tell you go back to back in the day. Let me tell you something. What he just said there, 100% facts. That showed you how great of a player Scottie was. No, he did not win. Okay. You know it's going to be very difficult to win without MJ. But for him to take that team where he took them as the leader of that team, that's what I need to see from Towns. And that's why there was another brother who called up. Damn, I can't remember his name. Oh, man. There was another brother that called up that said that he don't think Cat was a champion, as a second option on a championship team. And I'm like, damn, Cat not a second option, but second options do that. What Scottie Pippen did in 94. That's facts. Somebody said, who the hell cares about Jaylen Brown? No, we don't care about Jaylen Brown. We're just trying to say that, we expect more from Cat. He's just an example of what Cat is not doing. That's all. That's all. But thank you guys. I appreciate you, man. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get 2 shows in tomorrow. The problem is the Knicks is kind of like so I don't want to tear people down, but I might have to do a level-headed Knicks talk. And because there's some serious things that I we need to address. Like, is it time for us to really go in on Mike Brown? is it time for us to go in on Mike Brown? Because now we're starting to hear the Mike Brown criticism. But tomorrow I will be back. Knicks Nocturnal for sure for all my vampires. And then podcast on Monday. We got the game early, so the podcast, I have to do it earlier before the game. I usually do the podcast at 6, but I'm probably going to do the podcast like at 2 or 3 or something like that. I'll keep you guys posted. It'll be before the game. Then we got the blue. If you guys are a fan of the Blue and Orange Breakfast Show, it'll be back on Wednesday. It might come back Tuesday too, because Tuesday I don't have. Well, no, I think I do have something to do Tuesday, but Wednesday for sure. Blue and Orange Breakfast Show will be back. That's becoming one of my top favorite shows. I love all my shows, but that's becoming one of my top favorite shows as well. And then, of course, post-game shows after every game. And the Knicks Nocturnal takes place on off days. So when the Knicks don't play, we still talk Knicks. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. Big time salutes to everybody. I appreciate y'all. And until next time, as always, let's go.